Hello everybody and welcome to another stream. Tonight we are going to be playing with some Star Citizen. We are going to pretty much do what we always do in Star Citizen. We're just going to mess around the verse, we're going to do things, we're going to do stuff, we're going to explore, see what we can find out, yeah, nothing much has changed. But yeah, it's amazing, we always kind of find little new things around the place. So we are going to head into the game and we are going to just enjoy ourselves and play around. So if anybody wants to join, you are welcome to join me in the game. And we can we can do some multiplayer and things like that. But let's get started. Right, so what we're going to do is we are going to first step. Should we just head into the universe, see how the universe is currently running at the moment? Now, there are, Mass Effect Andromeda, there are 2001 people streaming that at the moment. So that seems to be kind of the game. So hopefully the servers are going to be pretty much empty, which is good. It means that we should be able to get some decent frames per second. Now, as I've got this running at a gorgeous 5600 bitrate, so it should come. The picture should be nice and clear. Okay, so let's see what we're doing. We're first going to stop into the verse. We're going to see how far we can get with the making some extra cash for some gears, and then we are going to head towards maybe Star Marine, see if we can find any servers with anybody on to actually play with us. And yeah, always good to do a little bit of shooting. Shoot people in the faces. Oh, that's not good. Disconnection. Context corruption. Ooh, that's a new one. That is a new one. Should we try some Star Marine actually? Alright, so we're going to do multiplayer, we're going to do elimination, and let's try the Australian servers first. See if anybody's there. Also, I want to see what my ping rate to the Australian servers is. If I'm going to have to start up my VPN or not. We haven't played for a while, so it could actually be better, it could be worse. Now, Mass Effect Andromeda is something I definitely do want to play. Not sure if I'll stream it. Now, there's a lot of the big streamers are getting all the people, so it's kind of like, do stuff that nobody else is doing. So, Star Citizen, who else is streaming Star Citizen at the moment? I wonder. Look, let me have a look at who else is streaming Star Citizen, if anybody's streaming it. Let's see. No, not really. Pretty much empty. Right, so 199. Okay, so Telstra's obviously fixed up their servers a bit. That 200 ping is better than the 300 I was getting the other day. However, as per usual, there is nobody on. There is nobody on the server. We could try the European servers. I mean, the game does look gorgeous, doesn't it? Now, these maps are beautiful. But yeah, I am not seeing anybody That glass. Okay, so nobody else is on here, which is kind of terrible. Now, okay. So look at this. So one of the things that they've improved is, you see when I stop, how it jerks. This goes from full speed to stop directly. Now in the latest ATV, one of the things that they showed was a good smooth transition between full speed and slowing down. Right, so nobody is on the server. Let's try the European servers. So we exit to menu. That's crazy. I mean, I know the US servers at this time will be empty as well. Maybe the European servers will be better. I would have thought, if anything, the Australian servers would be the ones at the moment to have people on. But apparently not. The EU. That was quick. So maybe the EU servers actually have people. We can only hope. So I would like to shoot somebody in the face. In a nice way, of course. Alright, so... 274. Okay, there's people here. Alright, cool. At least there's people. Oh, that's one person in the face shot. Got him. Grenade. Right, so there's not a lot. Damn, look at me. Oh, I got shot in the head. Not good. I need to find some ammo. I need medical stuff and I need medical stuff and I need more grenades. Here's medical. Okay, so I've got medical. Oh, damn it! Damn it! How am I doing? Oh, look at that! I am owning them.
Spawning.
Derek, yeah, that guy got a great. The grenade kill that got me was pretty good as well. I'm never good at throwing it through air holes. Right, so you see, if you crouch, they can't see you on the radar. But I know somebody is right there. The radar. He's playing with stealth. Oh, did I get him? Damn it! Oh, I thought I could move across and shoot him.
Respawning.
Wow. Damn it, more people. Alright, but look at my ping compared to theirs. Because nobody's on the freaking Australian servers. Not that I get much better ping on the Australian servers.
Seconds remaining.
Oh crap! Wrong way!
Seconds remaining.
Ah! Damn!
Match over.
Damn it! The last second he got me. Ah! Damn it! I was number one the whole time. Not great, but at least my kills is higher than my deaths, and that's important. 50 points. 50 frickin' points. You want to see the universe? We can go into the universe. Let's do that. What do you want to see in the universe? Now, this is 2.61. We're still waiting for 2.62. So there's nothing really new. This is the 2.62 PTU should be, I think, end of the week, I think. 23rd, I think I remember seeing on the schedule. So this is just 2.61. I'm actually going to go into the EU universe. Maybe I'll go to the Australian universe. See how we go in Australia. Maybe there'll be people there. Now, it's kind of in the universe. It's when you go to the universe part, you don't want people to be there. When you go to Star Marine, obviously you want people. When you go to the universe, you don't want people. Because the more people, the slower your frames. So, Villa is there any particular thing you want to see in the universe? Or you just want to see kind of universe play? So, in the come on, load up. Actually, 2.62 I believe has got the the mega map for the multiplayer. And the mega map for the single player, it just loads the stuff like that. It's like really fast. So if 2.62 has that, it will definitely be an improvement. Okay, 30, 40, so there's not a lot of people here, which is good. So this is the universe where you kind of wake up in your room and you go onto the Easy Hub to get yourself oh, what is torch again? Oh, I don't think I can do it now. So yeah, what we're gonna go do is, should we do some of, we could do some of the, yeah, what's it, the
For our guests' safety, this station has been designated as an
ICC probe missions.
all weapons are currently disabled.
Okay, now I've got 30,000. You know what I could do? Yeah, so I could literally get any
Ask that guests exit airlocks as
any of the whatchamacallits, any of the armor sets that I wanted, or any guns that I want. Alright, so let's go to the Saber.
Selection confirmed.
Landing pad
Your ship is
D04.
currently being delivered to the launch platform.
So D0.
a reminder that
Oh no, I read that wrong. It said D07. Wow, learn to read. Got two. We're gonna hop into the Saber. We're gonna head out to the ICC missions, which is a series of missions that what did they do? You see, there's a lot of stuff in it. Now, it's a series of missions that basically take you on various rescues and things like that. It's the best way to actually earn cash, do these missions, because you get like 2,500 for each mission. And this is my Saber. This is my favorite dogfighter. Now, graphically, I don't know if any of you saw the news, but on the weekend they mentioned that going forward, Star Citizen is going to be Vulcan only. No DirectX at all. They said they might look at DirectX 12 if it offers something really necessary, but they are going DirectX. They are going Vulcan, pure Vulcan. They're not Vulcan and DirectX, just Vulcan. And they said it's to allow.
Landing gear retracted.
They said it's to allow people with any version of Windows to play. Look at that. Did any? Yeah. So it's so it will be good for Linux. It will be good for people who are still on Windows 7. This is a gorgeous looking game. Look. Really, the station is pretty massive. At that other station,
Proximity alert. Head.
the other station that they showed on ATV was even bigger than this. And the other thing that they showed on ATV was the change in the quantum jump. If you look at this quantum, I think they made the effects a little bit less. It actually looked, you know, with them going through the star clouds and things like that, made it look really
Test
good.
center. Random ship. Come in, random ship. Hi. Welcome to the neighborhood. Second class junior cartographer Tessa Bannister reporting in. I'm the eyes behind all the ICC scan probes in the area.
Hi, Tessa.
What these little guys see, I see. Which, yes, means I can totally see you. Right now.
Whoa!
Anyway, there was actually a reason to why I called. I'm sort of not allowed to leave my post. On jump point scanning and all.
There's
So
somebody
I
there.
was hoping you might be able to help me.
What the hell,
If you
Bebop?
had a second, could you check out these coordinates?
Holy crap! He just came straight at me. So, 2.62, I don't think he's really going to have commerce.
Shields.
Right. What the hell? Jeez. What a complete and utter... See, this is what I don't like about the universe. Not that the people can attack you. That's not a problem. It's fighting in the universe is so hard at the moment compared to in kind of Arena Commander where it's a lot smoother. All right, let me go and kick that guy's ass now. Just firing his missiles like a... Wow. I am gonna go kick that guy's bottom. Actually, I forgot his name. What was his name again? Oh, I have to wait. 2,400. I could pay that and get it right away, or I could take the Gladius. Let me take my Gladius.
Selection confirmed.
D04.
Ship is currently being delivered to the launch platform.
And 2.6 is not going to have the commerce. I believe that is 3.0. Or, yeah, 3.0, because 3.0 is going to have mining and it's going to have cargo. So those are the two things that they're including in 3.0. And they said they're going to be adding in extra shop types in order to buy, in order to sell stuff. Now, instead of, you don't sell directly to the shops, you sell to that one. So that would be 3.0. I can see the frame rate I'm getting now is in the top left hand corner. Like it's dropping below 30. And that's really got to do with the horrible netcode. So we can actually go to that signal. That's the signal we've got to go to. Although that guy's probably going to be at that signal. He is probably going to be at that signal. So if we find him, we will definitely kill him. So there's the thing that we're going to. Where is he? Not seeing anybody else on my radar. Right. Okay, what are those? HL Saber. Nine-tail Saber. Let's probably ignore those guys. Let them fight it out.
Fly off, Civvy. This ain't your business.
Nine-tail's Gladius. Nine-tail's Aurora. So
Run and you die. Fight and you die.
he's down. Okay. Well, while he's keeping them busy. Now, where was it? I'm hearing beeping. It's... Is that it? I'm hearing beeping somewhere. Ah, there you go.
Big mistake.
What do you mean big mistake? I'm about to kick your ass. Alright, so
You had your choice to run. You didn't.
what did I say? What did I put in my title? I don't even know what I put in my title. I think I said line 2.61 heading waiting for 2.6. I don't know what I put in my title. What is my title? Oh, I had that thing. Still waiting for 2. There you go. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I mean, 2.62 is really going to be kind of a small fix. It's not going to be a big patch at all. Or at least, it's not going to be a content thing in any way. Alright, now where is that signal? You see, you kind of need some way of determining the signal. What is that? And there's like a oh, so that it? Not hearing the beep. Oh, that lag is 6 frames per second. It's terrible. Ah, there is. There is my signal. So, gonna stop at the signal, pick this up, and then we are gonna head back to the ICC mission, get the next one, and basically that's how you kind of earn money at the moment. Now, hopefully in 3.0 they will provide many more ways of earning cash. Yeah, I've got all the guns. Although this, I do like this one. Now, yeah, so the 2.62, they did show some of the animation changes that they're doing. And one of the things is the transition from running to walking. So bright. Use.
To those who find this, know that my journey has ended. It was finding my way here that made the path worth taking. I am glad that I can be part of your story too.
Okay, so that's it.
Well, safe travels.
Died of radiation. Alright, so we are going to head
Tessa
back.
here. Appreciate you looking into that scan for me. Between me and you, I had been hoping we might discover a new life form, like a sentient rock or something. But what you found was pretty neat too.
Okay, so now we are going to head back towards the ICC probe. Let's get out of here. We set our thing to the ICC probe. And we haven't got one. Okay, let's go to Korea. Let's go to Korea and see if there's... Yeah, it's kind of like, okay, we can go to Korea, but it's kind of like, why go to Korea when you can play Star Marine? Now, I understand that it's definitely going to be, this is where I would be doing my first person shooters in the universe rather than playing Star Marine. However, did I fucked it? Oh, it's going to take me a long time to get out of this. Wonder if I can quantum. I can't. Yeah, I wonder if I can quantum. Yeah, if I quantum over here, and just as soon as I get past this planet, stop. I'm trying to stop. Yeah, I did stop. Okay. Oh wow, look how far I jumped. Okay, so pretty close career. There we go. And there. And manic. Yeah, see, I don't know if these guys are going to be friendly or not. Of course, I could just do this and kind of go full blast and then do this. Out. Wow. Really? It didn't eject me? Or did it eject me? I'm in the cockpit. Okay. Okay, this is kind of ridiculous. Oh. Okay, so double tap L is not working. Oh. I am able to get it. How are you doing? How can I join you in this game? What can you do in this game? Okay, so Star Citizen is basically a MMO. It's a space MMO. Now it's actually two games. There's Squadron 42, which is a single player campaign type game, and it's a space game. It is not a space simulator. It is a space game, so don't expect the real world physics and stuff like that. As far as base building goes, there isn't really any base building. I'm in the passage, you can't shoot me. There isn't really any base building as such. They mentioned it might be a possibility to have some base building, but it's not there. But it's kind of like, like Elite, where you can trade cargo and stuff like that. It's going to be a similar sort of thing. It's just a big sandbox. Trade cargo, do mercenary missions. Wow! Okay, this is... The part I'm playing at the moment is the universe part. The problem with the universe part is that if you look at my frame rate on the left, it's top left, it's really, really, really terrible. And that's because of the netcode. It's not because of the machine. So for example, you can have capital ships which you can modify. Yeah, I mean, let me actually show you what I'm going to do. Let me actually show you this. Let's go to the menu. And let me actually just show you an example of some of the ships. So, we are going to go into what is known as the hangar, which is kind of, obviously where your ships are parked. There are capital ships. Most people won't have access to capital ships because capital ships are expensive, in-game expensive. Everything that you got over here, I'll go to the Rebel in New York. So everything in the game that at the moment, while they're funding it, that you pay for in cash, you can get in the game. It will be available in the game. So, I mean, this is an example of one of the bigger ships. This is called a Starfarer. Right? This is basically a refueler. So you've got kind of the fuel tanks on the side. You've got the refinery over there. And just to give you an idea of how big the ship actually is. That's a 6-foot character, a 1.8 meter character, standing next to the landing gear. Look at that. And now you can see even underneath the landing gear. So this is kind of one of the bigger multi-cruise ships. And essentially what it is you would go into a planet, you would scoop up the hydrogen and gas and convert it into fuel. And then other ships can buy fuel off you. This is the military version. Oh, Grumpy Goat. Watch this. So this is the big ship. So I mean, there's other games where this is the ship. Yeah, so this is the military version. This is the Gemini. So At the moment, I've got it with kind of missiles in the front, but that front part you replace with a fuel scoop. So, I mean, they're different versions. So I mean, this is kind of the size of this. So can you go in the ship? Why, yes you can. So I mean, this is kind of one of the bigger ones that is available to players at the moment. But in the scheme of things, this is actually, I'd say, kind of a medium ship, a medium to large. It's not a big ship. That's the sad part. This is not a big ship, and this is the interior. Now, all this space would be taken with cargo. Now, in this game, what they're going for is cargo is actual boxes. Cargo is not just a number on a screen. Cargo is actual boxes. So as you take on cargo, you would have to load the boxes into this small cargo area here. Big interior on the ship. You've got an airlock over here, which you could use to exit. Oh, there we go. So that's kind of an airlock which you'd use to exit the thing. Probably have your suits in that. This cargo interior looks modular too. It's modular in the fact that some game assets they can add in and things like that. I mean, literally, the way Star Citizen has always worked with interiors and that, if it fits, it sits. So if you can get something in here, you can store it in here. For example, what they did in the one demo is they had a cargo box inside here with a dragonfly, and basically they opened the cargo box and the dragonfly opened and they flew the dragonfly out. So now if you carry on looking at this, I'm not sure my graphics settings are at max. Yeah, they are. Hey Evelyn. Way too busy at the moment. Cool. So look at this. This is the cargo bay from on top. And as you can see, I have to walk around. I have to go through all the doors. No, I can go outside to check the status of each of the refineries, check the status of the various pumps. Now these screens at the moment aren't working, but they will work. Yeah, so your guy would suit up and have to go out to check, to check all these pumps or fix any problems and things like that. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through here into the cockpit. So this is kind of the cargo manifest area, and this is the cockpit sort of front of the ship. And what you've got is you've actually got escape pods, because permadeath is a thing in this game. You need to maintain your ship. And I'll show you how you maintain the ship. So this is the bridge of this particular ship. This is the bridge of the ship. So you've kind of got the captain's chair, where he would tell people what to do. You've got the pilot seat. Where is it? Why won't you let me sit down? Okay, so it's a little bit of... Yeah, it's not letting me sit down. Maybe if I go... Yeah, it's still a little, this is alpha, so it's buggy, but you can sit down and you see each of those screens over there. I'll show you in a different ship. Each of those screens kind of will give actual readouts. So you need to look at the screens to get readouts. Can I enter the support seat? Very weird. It's not letting me sit down. Bizarre. Okay. But anyway, you can normally sit in these seats and control things. Right, now what you've got is you can then continue. You go upstairs to the third deck. Oh, this is not an entry-level ship. This is not an entry-level ship at all. This is a big, expensive ship. Right, so you've kind of got... You see where we are now. Let me just go all the way down here. Where are the windows? You see, we are in these big nacelles. Above the tank there. This is the access to the turret. And I think the turrets are buggy as well at the moment. Yeah, so basically, yeah, it's kind of buggy. So I'm sitting in a turret at the moment. So every time you want to do anything, you actually have to go over. So if somebody attacks you, you guys have got to run through and jump in the turrets to use them. So that's why you need kind of people on it. And then you've got little things. So say for example, like I said, does your ship need maintenance? Say something breaks. Your guy's going to have to come down here and say in this access panel there might be a problem. There might be something over here in the ventilation control. So you kind of need to run around and fix things like that. You've got some escape pods here. There's your engine room. That's your gravity generator. And your engine room to maintain the engine. And now in the gravity generator room, you've also got a airlock system off here, which you'll probably have big spacesuits. Ooh. Okay. And then you put on those big spacesuits, you take a elevator down and it takes you onto this level. Hey, Evie. So I mean, we're talking about a really, really big ship. Lots to do. This is for about 5 or 6 people on this ship. And again, it's kind of a repeat system down there. On the other side, you see more maintenance passages. Yeah, this is another turret. And again, this is an alpha. So lots of bugs, lots of issues, but this ship is actually flyable in the universe. So you can fly around in the ship. Hey, look at this. You actually have to crawl through this part. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't want to, in a dangerous area, you wouldn't want to fly this ship solo. You would definitely want some support crew and things like that. Right, now if we go over here, there's another elevator here, or we could take the ladder, but we come up here and we get into the living area, the living quarters. This is on the top deck. This is your dining area, your crew hangout. You would come over here, you would have your captain's ready room. You got your captain's bed. your captain's bathroom. Alright, and so that's your captain. Then you've got, on this side, you've got your crew. A crew of, you could have 6 people in here. So 6 beds for six crew members. No. At the moment it's not a survival game like Eating and Drinking, but they're trying to get the game, the ships and that, to be as kind of realistic as possible. There was something that they said that, for example, say you don't shower in the game, your kind of reputation when dealing with other people goes down because you're smelly. So this is, so now every single ship in Star Citizen is earnable in game. There is nothing that you cannot get in game. This is the top turret, and maybe I can get. So look at this. This is the ship. This is the ship. You see, I'm in the top turret over there. So you can see me in the top turret, but this is what the ship looks like. It's a biggie. You see in the windows, you can actually see into the ship through those windows. It's a pretty big ass ship, this one. But it's, again, like I said, it's a medium size. Medium to large. And again, it's a multi-crew. So what would happen is you would, there would be a boom that would come out at the back where a ship would fly up and be able to refuel. You've got your 2 turrets at the back, which I've taken the weapons off for other ships. That would kind of be able to protect it from the back. You've got these guns at the front, which pack a hell of a punch. And that turret at the top, which packs a serious punch. Right, so that's kind of the Starfleet. So that's a big one. Yeah, they're actually spending a lot of time trying to get the AI for this game working well. And now we came up that way. We can go down the stairs, I mean the ladder. You know, we're in one of those corridors. So go down this way. Alright, so now and down these stairs. So you see, there's no kind of easy way out. You've got to. Oh, and then of course you've got the door controls. Yeah, the Jeffrey's tubes are awesome. Alright, then you've got. So this is kind of one of the biggest ones that's available to players at the moment. There are definitely bigger ships. So let's remove this. Go away. Alright, so that's kind of a big ship. So let's look at some of the smaller ones. Can't you also go to planets? Yes, planetary landing is a thing. Yeah, but building player housing, crafting, survival is not part of Star Citizen. Now they have talked about some of that stuff sort of being added later after release. You know, they've got ideas for it, but it's nothing that's been absolutely confirmed as a thing. I mean, it's kind of like a, you know, like, let's take WoW for example, World of Warcraft. Eating and stuff like that is not a thing, you know. In this game as well, leveling is not a thing either. It's all based on player skill. Yeah, the whole ships look pretty good. So what do you guys think of that, the Vulcan announcement? Right, so what we're going to do is we are going to look at, say, right, so we'll look at that one. I'm just going to put the dogfighter ships. So I'm just going to put a few dogfighter ships. And you can't see any of these things. Right, so let's see there. Yeah, that's that one. And then I'll end up with maybe the 85X. Okay, so what we have. So there's all the ships. Alright, so what we have is over here we have a Super Hornet. Now this one is kind of is really the dogfighter. This is what in Squadron 42 you'll be playing with. It is got a lot of armor. It's a very armored ship, got a lot of guns, and it's pretty much your dogfighter. It is a two-person ship, so you can have your sort of another player in the back controlling things like maybe they want to control the turret and the countermeasures or shields or power, things like that. So that's kind of, this is called the Super Hornet. Right, now those wings obviously fold out and things like that. It's a very armored thing. This is kind of like, so this is it's not the most agile ship. It relies on being tough enough to take the hits. Right, so let's go in. So you can see that's what my guy looks like. See at the back, there's a seat at the back over there. Alright, now I see each of these screens, all the readouts. For example, if I no, it's going to be a bit hard to look at these screens here. But each of these streams have different, have the different measurements on it. So not everything that you see is on the heads-up display. You actually have to kind of work some stuff on the screens. How did I get you? I was just painting my finger. Really, Crypto? Really? Is that how it works? You're in the bath and you think of me. I don't know whether to take that as a compliment or be very, very creeped out. Alright, so that is the Super Hornet. Then you've got... Yes! 2.62, that's correct. 2.62 has got track IR, which I am absolutely dying for. I prefer the track IR over VR gear. Absolutely. So this one now, it looks kind of the same as the other one, except this is the normal Hornet. You can put a turret at the top, but it's kind of got, and it's only a single person fighter, but it's kind of only, I believe the power supply is a little bit, is not as powerful as the Super Hornet, so it can't power as much as what the Super Hornet can do. And this is so this is the other dogfighter. Then you've got a few others. Yes, well, that's the Avalon. They said that was one of the bugs that they're gonna fix up before, before it goes out. Now this is the Gladius. Now one thing to notice in this game is missiles take up space, so you've got to actually make intelligent choices what you are putting on your ship. Now the Gladius is a light fighter. Those are kind of, the Hornets are more like medium fighters. The Gladius is a light fighter. It relies on being agile. It doesn't pack as much of a punch as the others. And you see the screen looks different. So you've got different screens. It's not actually really giving me a good good ability to zoom into the screen. Oh, there we go. So the different screens. Right, let's look at the ship from the outside. Okay, so this is the Gladius. It is a light fighter. Now, one of the things that the Gladius is going to shine at, I mean, it's a very agile ship, but the one thing it's going to shine out over the Hornets is when you get into the atmosphere, this looks very aerodynamic. So this will be able to fight in the atmosphere extremely well. The Hornets are going to suffer in the atmosphere. They are not, they're going to fly like bricks in the atmosphere. This guy is going to just be as agile in the atmosphere as outside. And the thing is, the amount of detail that they've gone into these ships is pretty darn incredible. So when you go planetary landings and you're fighting close to the planetary surface, you definitely want to be in a Gladius. Or the next ship, which is kind of at the level of a Super Hornet. Yeah, this is my favorite dogfighter. This is called the Saber. Now, one thing to see, look at the similar type of screen as the Gladius because it's the same manufacturer. So the manufacturer of this is Aegis. Right, the manufacturer of the Gladius is Aegis. The manufacturer of the Hornets is Anvil. So there's a lot of design. You can normally tell from a ship, looking at a ship, who is the kind of designer. Which company makes it. Yeah, no, it's been around for a while. And this ship is roughly on the level of a Super Hornet. It relies on agility. It is a stealthy ship. It's built for stealth. So you pretty much don't see these ships until they hit you. It's got some fairly big guns on it. It's not a ship that can take a lot of hits. So where the Hornet relies on just, toughing it out against enemies, trading blows, the Saber is more of a fly in, unload, and get out. Then turn around and take the person again from the back. It's using its agility more than its agility and its ability to disappear from the radar more than being able to go in a full-on fist fight. Also, the wings fold out in flight. And again, this is a ship that will do well in atmosphere. But so very, very nice ship. My favorite dogfighter by far. by far. Alright, then we've got some other ships. We go into the things called snub fighters. Now, all the ships I showed you can go through jump points. Now, the way you travel from solar system to solar system is Star Citizen. They don't have faster than light travel. So you use jump points, or wormholes between systems to get to places. Those are called jump points. Quantum drive is for in-system travel, and it's about 0.2 the speed of light. You got a cup? What cup? Oh, the cup. Yes. Jump points are not wormholes. Yes. They're stable wormholes. Jump points are stable wormholes. But they are kind of wormholes. Because they... Okay. No. If anybody mentions according to Ben, or Ben says this, it's wrong. The guy's an idiot. Guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He gets things wrong constantly. It's, no, if he says something, I ignore it. It's... And then yeah, so, no. No, jump points are stable wormholes. I mean, that's what they are. But now this... Ben Lesnick is that really, really big dude you see, used to see a lot on the community things until they pretty much removed him from talking to the community. So he doesn't do any shows in that anymore. He's yeah, I don't like the guy. He keeps on giving wrong information. Like, you know, it's like, for example, the Saber. I don't know. It's I don't know if you want to. I don't know if you saw. He's kind of like the person. He's kind of the person. He's got millions of titles. Now, I don't know if you've ever worked in any office, but this is the way I see it. When you work in an office and somebody's got, you know, I mean, his titles are sort of, what was it? Manager of community, manager of community engagement and then master of ships and something of this, and he's like a whole lot of these titles, they're bullshit titles, and it's like you give that to a guy to appease them. They kind of meaningless things, and that's what I've had them people like that in the office, where you just give them these really titles to make them feel better about themselves, but really they're meaningless. Yeah, oh well, I mean, like, look, an example, one of the things Ben said, he went on a different show, and the blurb about the Saber is that, you can read it, the description on the Saber. The Saber was built from the ground to be a stealth ship. From the ground, it was designed to be a stealth ship. He goes on to a show and he says, no, the Saber's not a stealth ship. It's kind of like the Hornet Ghost, you know, it's a stealth, there's been something that's been added onto it. Completely opposite of what the official blurb about the ship is. So either he's getting confused a lot, or he really doesn't know what he's talking about. And so yeah, when it comes to him, I don't listen to anything he says. It's just other people love him. I'm one that can't take him at all. So the ship I'm in now is what's called a snub fighter. Now this particular ship, I'll show you where it comes with something called a constellation. It is a ship that doesn't have quantum drive, it doesn't have a jump drive, very weak guns, but it's kind of more like a nuisance fighter. So it needs to be married to a big ship. Master of puppets. Nope. Master of Spider-Man. How's that? Spider Master. I don't know if I've got any other toys around here. Nope. Master of Air Condition Control. Ooh, it opens. Anyway, so the snub fighter, the snub ship is kind of what. There's a few snub ships. They don't have quantum drive. They don't have jump drives. They really need to be used with bigger ships. You know, or it's kind of from the planet. You know, planet up to another ship, back down. They're not something that you would actually use as a main ship. I mean, as you can see, it's really tiny. And in fact, this one could also be used as a racing ship. But they are very nice and slick little ships. But now that's one snub fighter. Then you've got another snub ship. Now this snub ship is called the 85X. It is one of the ships that come... Yes, yeah, Habs. That's exactly it. So you go with your constellation. Oh, well, no, the big carriers would mostly take Hornets. Hornets, Gladius, Gladii, Sabres, and things like that. Those will be on carriers. I'll show you where this ship goes. But I mean, you could take a whole lot of these guys, but they're not something that... You know, they've got no countermeasures. They just rely on absolute agility. Does Star Citizen have cloak? No. No, it's got stealth. Now, stealth in Star Citizen is about reducing your radar signature and stuff like that. So if you look at the ship, the way it's designed, how the engine, you see the big like heat sinks around the engine, around the thrusters, the big heat sinks. The way the ship is kind of, you know, the missiles and stuff like that. There you go. See, I'm just clipping through it. You can see the missiles are in a bay, so that they don't provide, you know, an echo to the radar and stuff like that. So stealth in Star Citizen is about reducing your signature, your cross section, and things like that. So basically, if this goes into stealth mode, what it's doing is all the signature, all the power reductions, the EM, everything is reduced so that you can't pick up on it. You can't. It's hard to lock onto the ship. It's hard to identify it from the background radiation. Yeah, the dragon. Yeah. So I mean, I'm with Habs that this would make a great planet explorer as opposed to the Dragonfly, which is really either ground or space. It can't transition between the two. I mean, basically the Dragonfly is a motorbike, the space motorbike. You can, or a little hover car. Now another snub ship is this guy, the Origin 85X, which comes with some of the expensive ones. You can see it's got a few more guns. They are weak. But this is actually a two-person ship. A two-person snub ship. It does not have a jump drive. You cannot fit a jump drive to it. It is kind of like a space BMW. But one of the things that this ship does have is it's got a quantum drive. So you could actually use the ship to mess around in a solar system. Yeah, the 85X is incredibly sexy, and this is the new look of the Origin ships. So they are redoing their 300 series in that, and I think they're going to be using a lot of cues from this ship to apply to the new look of the 300 series. Like for example, the way these engines are, the wing smoothness over here, the round shapes, the glossiness, a lot of things that I think they're going to take from this ship to apply to the 300. Okay, so this is Origin. The what do you call it? The Merlin is a manufacturer called Kruger. But I do like these ships. Now let me show you where this ship actually goes. So let's clear this off. Let me remove these ships. So I'll give you an example of where kind of a snub fighter fits. Now I'm not a cargo ship person, so I don't have things like a freelancer and stuff like that, because I've never been one that's enjoyed cargo shipping. Other people do enjoy it, I don't. So let me get a big ship over here, size 4 ship, which is the Andromeda. Now this is another multi-crew ship. Look at it. This is the RSI Andromeda, which is a multi-crew ship. Kind of. Yeah, it's kind of a jack of all trades ship. Okay, so there you go. There is the Merlin. It's docked to the ship. So one of the things that you've got is when the ship gets in, this ship has got its own little snub ship attached to it. Oh, the freelancer is first and foremost, the freelancer is a cargo ship. It's a small cargo ship. That's what the freelancer is. Now, there are a variety of freelancers that have bigger cargo areas. There's some that have been fitted out for exploration. There's some that have been turned into a missile boat. So it can do a lot of stuff, but it is first and foremost a cargo ship, a cargo runner. It's but it's a small cargo ship, so it's smaller than this. So it is a good all-round ship, but it is not. You're not going to get into a dogfight with a freelancer. You just won't have the maneuverability that you will in a dogfighter. This thing doesn't have the maneuverability that you got in a dogfighter. So you wouldn't want to do that. It's got some good guns. And again, things are constantly getting adjusted. So we're going to go up over here. So this is the entry of the living area of the constellation. Yeah. Now, okay, you've got the alright. So the Titan, the Avenger Titan, is another small ship with a little bit of cargo, but it's a tiny bit of cargo compared to the freelancer and the bigger ships. But it is mainly kind of. It was used as a fighter it was originally used as a fighter that could take a little bit of cargo, or prisoners in the back and things like that. But it was, that's what this Origin was. So it's not as nimble as some of the newer fighters, but it's a very fast ship. So you've got beds that double as escape pods. You've got a table that will pop up from the area, and what would happen is you would sit on You can see my guys doing the whole table animation, but the table hasn't popped up. Table hasn't popped up. So, you know, there's a lot of work on these things to do. Right, you'll have a gun rack over there, lockers. I think this one is the bathroom. Well, I will download this game today, looking for a decent ship. Okay, so to get this game, what I would recommend you do is you get yourself the $60 package that is either a Aurora. Let's actually go to the website. I mean, remember, this is still going to be a couple of years. The actual MMO might be a couple of years out. Hopefully Squadron 42, which is the single player game, will be out this year. And right, so if we have a look over here, when you go to the website, if you click the fly now, they've got two kind of packages, the Aurora or the Mustang Alpha. Now this one is kind of more of a multi-purpose type ship. This one, they're both multi-purpose, but this one is kind of more on the fighter side. However, even though I think this is the better ship, I recommend you get the Mustang Alpha, because if you ever decide to upgrade, this is actually worth $5 more. Which, I mean, will mean that your next upgrade will cost $5 less. Why they've done it that way, I don't know. So what you do is you would select one of these, and you see it says $45. But this is the thing. Star Citizen download. That is the MMO. That is not the single player game. So if you're only interested in the MMO, then that's, $45. That will give you the whole game. You do not need to spend another cent at all. Not another cent. Everything can be earned in game. However, if you want to get both games, Squadron 42, then you would add it to the package, and now you've got Star Citizen and the single player Squadron 42 for a total of $60. And yes, this is what I think is the best deal. I recommend. I do not recommend getting one. I recommend getting this. And again, it's, you could always later swap your ship to the Aurora. There's kind of a free swap between them. But if you ever upgrade it, like Avalon said, the Aurora Allen is kind of the fighter version of the Aurora. But these are starting ships. They really are starter ships. They're not. But again, they kind of the bottom end. So think about it as you buying two games for $60 and you get a free ship. But a lot of people, their plan is get into the game, sell their ship, and be crew on other people's ships. That's the game. All right, so you've got. So you can go that way by just hitting that fly now, or you can head to the store. Right, where you look at. See, there's the single ones, but if you click on View All Game Packages, you'll see there you go. The $60 Star Citizen and Squadron 42 combo, and the Mustang Alpha and Squadron 42 combo. That's the Avenger, by the way. No, I don't. I honestly don't. I mean, if you want to, help fund the game, by all means, upgrade your ship. But the game is pretty much funded. So unless you want to, unless you really feel that you want to add more money, you don't need to, ever. All you need are one of these two $60 packages. That's all you need. Say, for example, you say, all right, you know what? The Mustang is okay, but I want to. I've people have lent me the Avenger, and I've flown that, and it's it's $15 more. Let me do that. And it's kind of a slightly better starter ship. So if you want to do that, fine, but it's not needed. It's not needed. Now, one of the things that we do have over here is we've got a referral code. Now that is actually Avalon's referral code, who is one of my mods. So using that code would net you an extra 5,000 UEC, because what you see when you look at one of these packages, with it you get 1,000 UEC, which is the in-game currency. If you use that code to sign up for your account, you get an extra 5,000 UEC. So you get a little bit of it's worth $5. You get an extra start. Yeah, this is a real alpha. It's not. It's kind of not like not even at the early access stage. But you are part of the development of the game. So it's kind of, if you want to give your input on how things work, this is the time to do it. I mean, as you can see, this is the Freelancer. This is the Constellation Andromeda. You can see it's starting to get like pricey up there. And you've got some really big packages. Again, none of these you need. Ooh, that is the Reclaimer. The Reclaimer, it's so beautiful. All right, and but now I'll just show you this while we there's a thing called ship upgrades. So say, for example, you decide at a later stage, before the game gets released, that you've got your Mustang Alpha, right? And say you want to, like I said, you want to go to that Aurora LN, which is kind of the fighter version of the Aurora. It's a $5 difference. You only pay $5 and it will change this to the Aurora LN. Say, for example, you wanted to go to the Avenger Titan. That's kind of an extra $20. And that will give you the Avenger Titan, which is a nice, it's a better fighter type thing. I think it's a better starter ship, but it's still a weak ship. Now, say, for example, you say, I saw, there's the 300 series, that Gladius. I really want the Gladius. That's a $60 difference. But all this stuff is gettable in game. Now the Argo hasn't got a jump drive, it hasn't got a quantum drive, it's useless. But anyway, let's carry on having a look at this constellation. Yeah, so in the constellation, as you can see, you've kind of got all your screens up here. So, like for example, I can adjust what my screens are showing. See there, infrared, IR, those are kind of my indicators of how much I'm putting out. The shield status, kind of, what's that? That's kind of what my weapons are at. Other screens, my radar on the center. So it's, you've got all this sort of stuff. Now your co-pilots could have, you might give them some sort of control where you say to your one co-pilot, all right, manage the power and the shields. And what they would do is they would have their console up there, what was it? Alt. There you go. And they would be able to. It's not letting me do this. Thank you, Habs. It's a pleasure. Alright, so you kind of things you can adjust the shield. There we go. I can't. Alright, so I need to kind of be in game to make these adjustments. But there you got power, missiles, weapons. You can adjust the shield. So you get somebody who's really good at working shields and power, and they can make a massive difference in a fight for you. So you know you can be crew on a ship. You don't have to have your own ship. Then you've got kind of a turret at the top and at the bottom. Let me actually just go in here so we can get an overall view of the constellation. Yeah, my constellation I'm actually going to swap to a reclaimer. I got the reclaimer. I got a cheap upgrade from a constellation to a Gemini quite cheaply, so probably going to become a reclaimer. So anyway, so this is what this ship looks like. Right now, as you can see, it's got a ton of missiles. Like those things coming out the side are all missiles in that. So this has got a lot of missiles. You've got turret at the top, you've got a turret at the bottom. Each of those engines has got a gun on it. So this is a pretty well armed ship. A pretty well armed ship. You can see kind of the relative size compared to the others. And on top of that, it's got that snub at the back. So this is kind of an example of a multi-crew ship. Now when we take a look at it, if we go through this now and we take a look at the rest of the ship, so you've got your cockpit, you've got your living area. Come to the back and there's your cargo area, which the whole thing shifts down to take cargo. So you can load up cargo and stuff like that. The Explorer version of this actually has a rover in there for planetary landings. So what's that? And then at the back, yeah, you see you've got your gravity generator, the power plant. So if something goes wrong, you have somebody running to the back here to fix these things. And there's the entry to the snub fighter. So you'd hop in the snub fighter over there, release and go. At the moment you can't do that. The moment you can't actually there's no way to release the snub fighter yet. Still something that they're working on. Yeah, it's this game is, I mean, and the fidelity of this stuff is pretty incredible. I mean, you can see, kind of just look at the length they've gone to make everything look real. You know, your wires inside, things that are hidden away most of the time. I mean, let me show you one of the newer type of ships. Now, these were done a long time ago. Their technique has improved dramatically. I'm gonna pop open something here. It's called the Drake Herald. This ship is what is called an information runner, because, like I said, there is no faster than light travel in the game. You have to go through the jump points, right? Which are kind of like stable wormholes. So there's no faster than light travel in the game. So because there's no faster than light travel, there's no faster than light communication. So everything needs to be beamed around. Now, this ship is all about moving information really, really quickly. So what it's got, what it's got is it's got kind of these data units. So these are kind of like hard drives, data pods, but they can easily be released at white. I mean, if you just look at the detail of this game, of this ship, it is pretty incredible. It's got massive engines because it's all about going really, really fast. Oh yeah, I mean, the information might not go faster than light. So in other words, if you commit a crime in one solar system, it might take a while for you to become a wanted in other solar systems. So that's kind of an interesting game mechanic. Yeah, so I mean, just the detail of this ship is pretty incredible. Now, like I said, information on it. So let's actually go inside. And this, again, is a small ship. Now, inside the ship, you've got your kind of cockpit and stuff like that. Now, this manufacturer is Drake, which is kind of very much of a Russian helicopter design. It's all about functionality over looks. You know, everything, like, I mean, for example, hey, that does the job well enough as insulation. We don't need more than that. The seat is functional. It does the job. It doesn't need to be pretty. You know, this is an information runner. It's meant to go fast. It's meant to collect information. Got a little gun rack there. Racks of computers. You know, because it's just got a big scanning thing. Can I? No, so I think I opened that up. It's got a little bathroom, a bed. You know, again, a very, very simple. Now, I think I opened up. Oh, yes, I did. I opened up the kind of scanners. So those are kind of the radar dishes that it's got. Obviously, it's meant to be open in space. The guns in this craft are pretty flimsy. Like a size 1 gun. It's got a few missiles inside there. And what's that size? Oh, it's size 3 gimbal. So it's really not a ship that is, you know, meant for fighting. It can outrun almost anything, but it's not meant for fighting. And with the scanners and stuff like that, oh, I can't get in. So maybe I can get this on. Okay. I screwed myself. Right, so. There we go. Alpha. Exactly. Is the hangar physics good? No, this ship is, the ladder of this ship is notoriously bad to get in. Straight on, you need to come in at an angle. But as you can see, it's kind of everything is there. For example, say I use my seat.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
I mean, let's have a look at. So that's kind of what this ship looks like. I mean, the detail of this thing is just crazy. And everything that I've shown you at the moment is all flyable in-game. You can fly these ships in game at the moment. I mean, this to me is one of the most beautiful craft. it just looks so good. Yeah. And again, these are things that, I mean, that's what I said, it's an alpha. It's an alpha, things are being worked on constantly. And this is just one of the hangars. There are other hangars, for example, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to what is called the asteroid hangar. The VFG industrial hangar. So what we looked at is kind of what was called the Revlon York. The reason I took the Revlon York is it can hold the biggest ships. So this is a hangar inside an asteroid. So you see the lighting is very different. I mean, there is. So what I'm going to do? Let me actually put that. Let me bring that herald up. So look how different it looks with different lighting. Now, the way outside of the asteroid hangar is through the roof. Yeah, oh, that eventually will happen, where the hangars will open up. Now, I mean, something with the hangars and that is it's got various things like. I mean, some of the locations in this game are just epic. And we've only seen a small amount. So this is kind of the disc. You know, and I mean, as far as decorations, like for example, like this is like with the first part of the alpha system, so Saber model. See, I've got a little model of the Saber. Over here I can put a Gold Avenger. Look at the little Gold Avenger. What can I put over here? Space Globe. Oh, that's a Space Globe with a... Oh, that's a Carrack. That's an Anvil Carrack in there. Anvil Carrack in there. No, here you go. What can I put here? Oh, box. Box of alpha. So you kind of got like these flare things and stuff like that. Locker from another universe. So you've got some sort of customizability, but not really a lot. There. So just little things. But I mean, oh, I think this one is the one that's stuck. You have to open this a few times. There we go. Right, so yeah, everything I know about dogfighting, I learned from the fish tank. Yeah, so little things like that. Again, lots of different things that you can do in this game. Pattern monocle. Ooh. That means I've spent way too much money. Okay, so let's go down. Yeah, the Carrack and the Idris are coming with the VFG hangar. The VFG hangar actually came with the Cutlass. And you see kind of all these dots are places where you can put things. Now these are all kind of all different flare things. They don't do anything, they're just, so they've got some sort of decoration, but again, none of that is really important at the moment. Now also what happens is you see these things over there. What happens is these hangars actually expand out. So it's not the only bay, they actually do expand outwards. Although the expanding thing is not quite working at the moment. They call it the room system. So that's kind of one. So let's go back to the menu and we go into a different hangar. Let's look at, okay, so we did the VFG Industrial, the Rebel in York, the Air Review, which again is another, it used to be called the business hangar. It's like the businessman's hangar. And so you see over there is the control room. So let's go up to the control room. Yeah, I mean, it does look a little smoky, doesn't it? But so does the Rebel in York. The lighting, they need to correct the lighting. The lighting seems to be a little bit off, a little bit too bright and washed out. You know, it's not just my stream, the lighting actually... Yeah, I mean, again, different hangars. And you see, yeah, look at the screens folding out. Yeah, so you know you can look at your ships over there. So you got different hangars and stuff like that. Let's go look at the last one. So the VFG Industrial one, the Asteroid hangar, is my favorite, and my second favorite hangar is the cheapest hangar, the lowest cost hangar. Now it's now they've kind of got away from the different levels of hangars, and it's more that just different styles. This is my second favorite hangar, and it's kind of like that starter hangar. Southland and Rebel in York are my two. Yeah, so the VFG Industrial and the Southland, this hangar, are definitely my two favorites. I kind of like the industrial look of it. You know, so I really like the industrial look of this. I mean, look how good the ships, you know, they react to the lighting properly. So yeah. So that's an example of the hangars. Now let me show you what I'm going to show you what a landing area looks like. So when you come down to a planet, one of the things is called Area 18. Right now, Area 18 is a it's one of the landing zones that will be available to land at with 3.0, and pretty much it's kind of what they were using as, you know, to get their typical landing zone, what a typical landing zone looks like. I know, it's come a long way, Habs, it's come a long way. And some of the technology, and the last couple of AGVs, they've really worked on the technology. So this is kind of the entry area would get into kind of the security area where they'll do the scanning and stuff like that. And then you walk through, and this is what a typical landing zone would be. A city landing zone. So you've got various shops. So for example, we can go to the Cubby Blast. We can have a look at the various stuff. Like for example, you know, I like this armor. Let me try it on. Yeah, it looks good. So let me buy it. See? Confirm purchase, equip now. Sure. So, so let's have a look. So you see, now I'm wearing this armor. Right now, or I could go in and I could say, I want a space suit, not actual combat suit, just a flight suit. Hey, Kenny's here. Everybody can breathe a sigh of relief. Kenny is here. I see kind of, you can also buy your guns. So this is how you do shopping in this game. Yeah, this is how you would do your shopping in this game. And again, various other things. I mean, the detail of this. That's the Kasaba outlet if you want to go close and things like that. Look at that cityscape. That is an M50. There's another M50. Oh, that's a cutlass. So you can actually, this is it's amazing. You can note the ships from far away what they all are. Oh, the internet remembers. Pepper Ridge Farm remembers. No, you would have to go via specific. Certain places would have very specific routes for you to. That is a Mustang, and that's the 300i, and that is a Freelancer getting loaded over there. So certain places would have kind of a travel route for you to go down, a flight landing path that I'd want you to keep. Hey, the real Mikiv. We are good. So I mean, this is kind of, you know, what a typical landing zone, city landing zone would look like. And each one is different. You know, they're not going for kind of the elite style where you make like 4 or 5 stations and you repeat. So that once you've seen them, you've pretty much seen all of them. I mean, even like little things like, you know, you could spend hours going through all the detail of this game. This is my favorite. This is kind of my favorite spot. That was an Aurora. There's kind of the 2 moons. I mean, like you could see the signage. No, they kind of there's certain things that, oh, that's a Gladius. There's certain things that they kind of have said that are indestructible for players, you know, because it will cause, because players will cause chaos. So there's certain things that players will not be able to damage. But I mean, some of the damage models that they've got are pretty incredible. But so again, you can just spend hours just running around here looking at. Yeah, this will be completely open universe, first person universe. Yeah, they're restrictive regions. I mean, for example, right, if you've got your plane license and you decide to fly to New York, they won't let you fly through the buildings. You know, they will shoot you down before that. You know, there are definitely definite restrictions on, especially in something like this, of where you can fly and stuff like that. That's an M50. I know where you can see an M50 close up. At the ship sales department. See, there is an M50. So it's kind of like, it's like a car sales thing. This is kind of where you want to buy ships. I want space weather. Well, it is. I mean, think about it. You don't want, I mean, in any major city, you do not want planes and stuff like that. It's, you know, yeah, pretty much most big cities, because of that, have got, well, any city in the world has got really, really tight restrictions of where you can fly and stuff like that. Okay, Grumpy Goat, I hope you, yeah, I hope I hope it helped. We definitely want, you know, like I said, it's still a way out. It's still a ways out, but I mean, from what they've done so far, it's looking fantastic. And as they're releasing more information, it's just looking more and more awesome. But you've got to have patience with it. It takes time for them to develop a good game. And I myself would rather wait longer than have a situation like No Man's Sky, where it wasn't ready, they released it early, and it tanked big time. If No Man's Sky had waited another year and released it now in the state it is now, it would have been a completely different reception. Aggie, you too. You have a good day as well. So you see, here's kind of a pub area. Oh, okay, guys, it's time to throw down the moves. The moves are being thrown down. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Do the shimmy, the shake, the boogaloo. I am the dancing spaceman. Ooh. Yeah. And Grumpy Guy, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Alien Army. Yeah, definitely feel free to pop in and ask me any questions you want. And I'll definitely try to help you out on that. Right, so the next thing we're going to do is... Oh, yeah, this is kind of like a trade area where you'd pick up missions for cargo trading, or if anybody needs mercenary jobs and stuff like that. You know, if you need a job, you would come to one of these terminals and you would kind of see what you can you can see what you can get going. So for example, say you got a freelancer and you want to move some cargo, you know, to make a little bit of extra cash. You would come over here and see if anybody needs any cargo moved and things like that. And that's how you would make your money. What's the meaning of life? Well, it's 42. And I know this because little mice working a planet-sized computer told me. Alright, so yeah. So that's kind of an example. I mean, there's a lot more to explore in this particular area, but just wanted to give you a brief flavor of it. Now, what we could do is we could show you, I mean, what do you guys want to see now? Do you want to see how the dogfighting works? You want to see kind of the first person shooter? Little mice computer. That is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe. The Earth is a computer that the mice run. So we could have a look. Let me see if I can shoot anybody in Star Marine. So it's also got a big first-person element to the game, a first-person shooter element to the game, because when you land, I need a towel. Nice. When you land on a planet or go to a station, in that first-person shooter is going to be a big part of the game. You know, so you're not going to just be everything in ships and that. You'll be able to land, leave the ship, get onto a station, and there might be pirates, you might be a pirate, there might be good guys, there might be aliens, there might be face huggers. We just don't know what they will be. There might be Ninja Turtles. So this is kind of right. So this is what. Now these games, Star Marine and Arena Commander, are virtual reality games within this game. So this is really to test the first-person shooter, but it's not the actual game. And see, everything in this is destructible. At least some of the stuff is destructible. And I don't think anybody's going to want to play with me now. I mean, I am on the Australian server, so probably nobody's around anymore. All the Australians have gone to sleep. Ooh, actually, I've got an idea. Will a grenade knock all the bottles over? Run! It didn't knock the bottles over. Yeah, these bottles are tough. They only get knocked over by bullets. I could make a nasty joke, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to, but the temptation is there to make a nasty joke about that. Now the other thing with the first-person shooter is it's interesting because inside we have got gravity and stuff like that, but you can go outside, no gravity, and all the sound is muted as well. You say no one wants to play with you. Now that would indicate someone tried to before, which wasn't true. Yeah, so this is on the Australian side. Let's actually let's try the EU server. EU server might have people on. Yeah, because all those Europeans do is drink wine and eat cheese. Well, unless you're in Germany, then you drink beer and eat cheese. Oh, wait. Oh, what happened? I think I pressed the wrong button. No! What did I do? Okay. Only France. Okay. I'll deal with that. Alright, so something's gone horribly wrong. Let me just shut it down. And start up again. What? Schweinhausen. Schweinhausen. I can't read. So yeah, it's but I'm so happy about that Vulcan announcement. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I need to actually I need to have a proper look at it. Tea and crumpets here in the UK. Ugh. Wine extraction. I don't know. Alright, so a crumpet is like a scone. Alright, so let's go. Star Marine. The leg of a pig. Multiplayer. Elimination. EU. Time match. Yeah, so a crumpet is pretty similar. But you know, it's kind of yeah, it's similar. In fact, I don't even know what the real difference is. What is the difference between a crumpet and a scone? Ah, somebody's here. Aha! I can see him on my radar. I know you around the corner. I didn't. Kenny knows the difference between crumpets and scone. Pepperidge Farm remembers the difference between crumpets and scones.
Warning.
The shadow. No, the shadow that had the they had that. There was a remake of the Shadow. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Ha 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 ha! I think I got him. I think I got him. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm gonna get in some. Look at. Oh, look out! Look at all the blood splatters all over. You see, it's shit like that that makes this game absolutely awesome. You know, this is kind. Oh, he got me! Oh, Chise! That's a different person. I mean, waiting for one more. Oh, he got me from. So, yeah, we got 3 people.
Respawning.
Damn straight I'm respawning. Yeah. But now you see I'm crouching, so I've disappeared from the radar. They should be able to pick me up on the radar. I'm pretty sure he's over here somewhere. Ah! Ah! Alright, so that's. We're waiting for more people for a game to start. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of people playing at the moment. So. It's not starting. Now, what I can do is I can actually change my loadout. I'm going to take a power on. There you go. Look at that.
Spawning.
So that's one of the new things is you can swap your loadout. Now because it's a different helmet, yeah, what you can see in that is very different. Yeah, it's kind of got more armor, but you can see the visual. Now, what would be cool is things with PAC-IR, you'll be able to look around and move independently of that, and that will be awesome. For example, it's heads on a swivel, gentlemen. Heads on a swivel. What do I recommend for a laptop? Well, I've got an Asus laptop, and I actually bought my wife an Asus laptop as well, and they're great. They're great. I love those laptops. I mean, ThinkPad is a pretty good. I haven't had anybody had real issues with it. I used to love Sony laptops. But yeah, I mean it's very hard to go too wrong with the stuff at the moment. I mean, I'm just thinking, what wouldn't I touch? What kind of laptop wouldn't I touch?
Elimination is about to begin.
There you go, game starts, so we've got enough people.
4, 3, 2, 1, begin.
Okay, ooh, full table. Okay. Oh, damn it! Yeah, HP, I wouldn't touch HP. And yeah, HP is definitely what I wouldn't touch. But there's another manufacturer that has become really, really bad.
Respawning.
I'm just trying to think who it is. But yeah, I mean, like I said, Asus is is my first choice. Yeah, Asus is definitely my first choice. Come on, refill Astro. Come on, refill. There we go. Ah, damn it! He's shooting me in the head! Acer. That was the company I was thinking of. I mean, this stuff looks okay.
Spawning.
This stuff looks okay, but yeah. Acer is not... Acer and HP are the two I normally avoid. And Dell. And I'm getting my ass handed to me. Now, this is very different from ah! Where are you? Ah! Son of a bitch! I can't shoot. I'm a shotty shot. But this is, and as you can see, kind of, my frame rates are running well. There's no kind of issue with that. It's just really the persistent universe, which is the one I enjoy playing the most, has got the shitty frame rates. And that's because of the network code. And that is something that they are definitely working out. In 2.62, they are doing a lot of the variable serialization, so that should help. That should help, but we won't know until we get our hands on it. What is your top download and upload speed? I think I've got 25 megabits. Holy crap! That was a fight! I mean, I could get. That's the thing. I could get up to 10 gigabits if I want to. But I actually don't need it. Oh my, Harriet! Did you see that? That was like a masterclass. Yeah, so that's why I'm streaming at the moment at 5.6 megabits up. 60 frames per second, 5.6 megabits up. So source should look absolutely gorgeous. I mean, again, no, you don't, you son of a bitch! Yeah. Ah! He died! Crap! I died due to blood loss. I had no more things. I said 42. Yeah, 320. See, okay, so now I can upgrade mine from
Spawning.
50, 25. I can go to like 100 or whatever. But to be honest, I just don't need it. So you wait a few extra minutes to download something. It's not a big deal. For me, the more important thing is the upload speed. So that's because nowadays upload speed is pretty important. If you're streaming, you need it. If you if you back up to the cloud, you definitely need it. So it's upload. I mean, really, there should be if you say you got a 50 megabit connection, it should be 50 megabit both ways. In my opinion, that's a 50 megabit connection, not those 50-20 or But I suppose it depends what the various lines can take. With fiber, you could reach you could reach that parity. With ADSL, probably not. I don't think the lines can handle it. How am I doing? Oh, I'm the worst! I'm the worst!
Respawning.
Playing against the Australians, I was the top guy. But then again, the Australians were probably drunk. Just like Australians. They're too busy shaving the sheep.
Remaining.
30 seconds. Bitches. Where the hell are you?
Seconds
no!
Remaining.
I want to kill somebody! Okay, so that's kind of a free-for-all elimination type thing. That's the same as Call of Duty and all these other crap things. It's just a first-person shooter. Nothing fantastic about it. When this becomes in the universe, and you start having things like energy shields, and you've actually got a more tactical approach. And that's when I feel it's going to get good. This is just really run around and just shoot. Like you would in any other shooter. So, what should we do now? Go to the universe? Arena Commander? Anybody want to see anything in particular? Let me know. Let me know what you want to see. I will show it. Could do some Arena Commander. I'm just going to do the single player. Let's do a Vandal Swarm, Dying Star, and I'm going to take my Saber. And you can get an idea of how ship combat works. Kenny, one day you will see a boob, and then you'll be a very happy Kenny. One day, I
Swarm initiated.
It will happen, Kenny. It will happen.
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
But I mean, look how absolutely gorgeous and smooth this is. I got two. Yeah, who? Crypto and Habs. They're the two boobs of the chat room. Or do you mean like real boobs? Crypto, do you know that we actually rescued you? Oh. Holy crap, they're after me. So Crypto, you didn't know that we actually rescued you from Lave. Our VTOL SSTR actually worked.
Shields up.
Oh, so there we go.
Overheating.
I got your, yeah, our VTOL SSTR actually worked. And you're now in orbit. Wait, I killed it. So you're now in orbit, and we are trying to work out a way back to Kerbin to bring you home. See, I killed everything. One more night of work for me.
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Night work would be terrible. Like that would really screw up your schedule.
Contact.
You crashed. You're a noob. You crashed.
Proximity alert. Head.
Let's see.
System over.
I think somebody's behind me.
Shields recharging.
Oh, there are some people behind me. Right, so just do my little afterburner to get around them.
Starboard shield.
Turn around.
Shields recharging. Shields up.
Come back. Them. Yeah, you want to. Yes. Hey, come on. I'm gonna get you. Oh.
Danger. System overheating. Shields recharging.
Boost.
Shields up. Proximity alert. Deck.
Turn
Proximity
around.
alert. Head.
And yeah, I'm just using kind of. I'm using a lot of decoupled mode to kind of do those quick swivels. Using my afterburner, get out of range.
Ace status.
Kill.
And you can kind of see how the stars, this space dust is moving. So I'm definitely playing with my throttle and stuff like that. And that's one thing that the joystick really beats the keyboard for, and that's with throttle control.
Kill. Danger. System
0 hostile
overheating.
contacts remaining.
The man.
Elite units en route.
Alright, so elite units. Actually, where's my other two guys?
Contact.
Shouldn't they be helping me? Oh, damn, I evaded it by... Oh, Little King. Oh. Hello, Little King.
Lock.
Have a missile. Ho ho ho! Damn. I have a missile. Oh, I didn't need a missile. Damn. But I mean, as you can see, kind of shields down. Crap, 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 crap. Oh, come on. It's like, you know, you compare this sort of combat to Elite, and it definitely has a much better feeling. You know, it feels kind of...
Overheating. Head shield under fire.
Right, so you have that missile.
Shields recharging.
And I think I'm going to give you a missile as well.
Alert. Head. Proximity. Overhead. Shields recharging. Shields
Right.
recharging.
And you.
Shields
Mr. Van Doel. Now, actually, where's my other guys? I'm supposed to have people with me. Where are my peoples? You see, this is why I like I like the saber. I like the maneuverability of it. The guns are not bad, but it's really about the maneuverability.
kill.
Elite units
System
eliminated.
overheating.
Wow. Ah, you see, now they come back.
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Now they come back.
Incoming enemy.
Proximity alert. Head. Contact. Proximity alert. Port. Proximity alert. Starboard.
Oh. Okay. Come on. One down. Two. That's fuel. Oh, there's another one. Let's go grab him. Woo! Son of a vandal. Right, so oh, there's one more left. All right, right there.
Kill.
Zero
Damn,
hostile contacts remaining.
12 kills. Thing of 0.
Warning.
I
There are
mean,
multiple hostiles inbound.
the thing about this is my frame rate has been.
Hostiles inbound.
Contact.
Yeah, my frame rate has been up there, 60. Everything looks good. You know, this is the way the game should run. All the time. If the universe ran like this, it would be so much better. And this is what we're hoping is going to happen. Once they pick up the network code. I see what's happening is I'm getting a little bit of readouts. So one more. Don't you be stealing my kill. It's mine. It belongs to me. Ooh.
Zero hostile contacts
Proximity
remaining.
alert. Starboard. Proximity.
Okay.
Proximity alert.
Contact.
Overhead.
Elite units en route.
Oh shit. Elites.
Contact. Contact.
Right, so where is Big Bad? The priest. There we go.
Proximity alert. Overhead.
Ah, crap.
Proximity alert. Out. Proximity alert. Overhead. Shield charging.
Got him.
Shield charging.
Right, so I want to get this missile. Right, there we go. Right, now.
Shield up.
Get this guy. See, it's like you missiles are powerful, but you can't just die and get them replenished. So you've got to kind of be, choose when to use them. But there you see, there I can get another missile. But that's fuel. Where is the other one? Let me get that. Oh, it's disappeared. Crap. Alright, so let's get this guy now. Mr. Van Doel. I heard that the Van Doel are related to crocodiles.
Proximity alert. Head.
And that you can make boots out of them. I'm gonna have a pair of Van Doel boots. That is actually the one goal I've set myself in the game is I'm not buying any alien ships because I want to try capture or own all the alien ships that are available, and so I'm purposely not buying any of the alien ships. Damn it. It's going to kill. Now actually when they start using the Vulcan, again the frame rate should go even up, should increase even more, because you're now I have kind of, it will be the kind of the hardware access. Don't want to. I think this guy I don't need to. This guy I can get without using that. I'll use the missile on the next person. Come on. There we go. Alright, so you. Am I going to need a missile on you? Am I going to... Oh yes, let's use a missile on you. Ho ho ho!
Elite units eliminated. Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Good. How much is? There it is. One missile replenished. See, I've got to get those things to replenish the missiles. Now, obviously in the real game, this is not going to have that. This is all about, it's an arcade game within the universe. That's why they kind of have pickups and things like that. But it's a good way for them to test the flight of the various ships. At the moment, I do not like the way the Constellation flies. Constellation feels too big. It does not fly right. The Gemini is about right because it is a big ship. So it flies like a big heavy tanker. But the Constellation does definitely not feel right at all. Constellation feels like I'm much bigger than it is.
Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert overhead. Proximity. System overheating.
Yeah, I definitely need better coolers. I need better coolers for these guns. These guns are cool, but they overheat so quickly. These are the Panthers. I mean, I know a lot of people like going full ballistics. Don't. I don't like running out of ammo.
Kill. Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert.
Let's go get this one. Ooh. Stuff. Another missile. Okay. And this is what we want. Repaired by 1%. Okay, so I think my ship is kind of... I've been repairing my ship. I'm actually doing quite well here. Wave 7 and I haven't died yet. I'm not really... I haven't really taken any damage either. Okay. With that...
Hostile contacts remaining.
Missiles full. Ooh.
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
And... repaired by 1%. Okay, so where are my hostiles? Ah, there you go. Hello, Mr. Hostile. I've got a surprise for you. Hey, Cyphus. How's it going? Just been playing some Arena Commander. We've looked at... Oh, shit. Shit. Oh no! Ah, crap! Crap, a shield's down. There we go, this guy. Okay, are these guys elites? So what ships have I got? If you type in !fleet in chat, you'll see. At the moment I'm flying a Sabre, which is kind of my favorite dogfighter. But I think the ship I'm kind of looking forward to the most getting or picking up is the Carrack. I'm looking forward to the Carrack. Yeah. Although, okay, so you see over there, it says I've got an Andromeda. After that ATV last week with, you know, with them saying, oh, the UK also works on ships, and they showed the Reclaimer. I, long time ago, bought a $15 upgrade for my Andromeda to, for my Andromeda to a Gemini.
Zero hostile contact.
Okay, so that was $15 for the Andromeda to the Gemini, which means I can get a Reclaimer
Elite units en route.
for, you know, to go the Constellation to a Reclaimer for a total of $25. So I am definitely considering doing the upgrade now. I mean, why wouldn't you after seeing that, after seeing what it looks like? Hello! Oh, that hurts. That gotta hurt. And see, I get my missile back. Oh, are you trying to shoot me? Bye-bye.
Alert overhead.
Right, so go onto this guy. There we go. I wonder. Okay, yes. Yeah, I looked at the caterpillar, and to be honest, the caterpillar. I mean, I love the Drake stylings and stuff like that. But the caterpillar is the one. It never appealed to me. I've got the herald. So I've got the herald. I'm not a cargo person. So I haven't got any real cargo ships. I do have a Gemini, but it's kind of like it's a different type of cargo. No, I got the Herald because it's kind of information cargo, but just normal cargo shipping has never been my thing. I suppose you can ship cargo. The Carrack should be able to ship some cargo. The Gemini should be able to ship cargo. They're not the best at it, but they can do it. If I really needed to, I could. But it's definitely not kind of... Let's get this. Yeah, I mean the thing is, the problem with the Caterpillar is you don't know what modules they're gonna come out with. You know, you just don't know what modules they're gonna come out with the Carrack. Not with the Carrack. Well, actually with the Caterpillar, but also with the Carrack.
Hostiles inbound.
I mean, we know the Carrack is an explorer. You know, we know the Carrack is explorer, but you know, there's that whole modular section at the bottom. What modules are they going to increase? Are they going to improve with it? Yeah, I mean, can you imagine the first Idris owner, where a couple of people with retaliators and attack an Idris and blow to smithereens? Can you imagine the tears of that first Idris that gets blown up? It will be lovely. Yeah, oh yeah, oh, it's not I mean, it's a great looking ship. You know, and let's put it this way, the Cutlass was the first ship that got me to open my wallet. You know, because I had a 300i to start off with, but the Cutlass was the one that made me spend money. That was the one that actually got me in. Unfortunately, I don't have a Cutlass at the moment because they completely screwed that one up. But now that they've got Josh Coons, what he did with the Herald, I will probably get a Cutlass again, but unfortunately it's not going to be what it originally was. I'll have to see how the thing ends up flying. Pilot crashing into something. Yep. And I can guarantee there's going to be somebody that he's going to be flying an Idris solo, and he's going to get his ass owned. And he's going to post a subforum about why the Idris should be able to be flown solo. I mean, I've actually I really haven't gone for any ships that, you know, you need other players with. I've gone for ships where an NPC crew should be good enough. Oh, there are going to be so many subforums. Because they all think they're going to be able to control the Idris solo.
System overheating. Shields recharging.
I mean, you know, if you think about it, the size of the Carrack pretty much puts it up into capital ship territory. But the difference with the Carrack is it's not a battleship. It's an explorer. Oh, no, a lot of people don't. They get the most expensive one to have the best one. Well, it's 123 meters when it was sold, and we know how CRG is with ships. You know, add extra weight to it. I mean, yeah, from a size from the crew. That's exactly right. That's why I said it's kind of almost capital size, but it's not really a capital ship. You know, crew wise. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, it's kind of like got the same sort of crew as a Gemini, and I wouldn't say a Starfarer is, you know, capital size at all. That's kind of I'll put that to kind of small to medium. Or maybe medium large would be, it would be in the medium category. It wouldn't be on the large side. Come on, Afterburner, I'm going to get you. Do not disappear on me. Here we go. Alright, Vandal. The first Aurora fleet.
Hostile contacts remaining.
They're going to blot out the sun. The test Auroras will blot out the sun. Oh, and you know, the crying, oh, I've got a Super Hornet, why can't I take on an Idris? You know that's going to happen. Hornet players think they should be able to beat everybody. Oh, they were so pissed when it came to, when the Saber came out. So Hornet players whinge about everything. That is a factor. That's why I will never fly a Hornet. I just can't stand most of the players that fly them. Yeah, like if a Buccaneer takes out a Hornet, oh, the crying. And really, a Buccaneer should be able to take out a Hornet. A Gladius should take out a Hornet. I was taking out Hornets with my M50. It's really got to do with pilot skill. And that's the cool thing about it. Yeah, an M50 taking out a Hornet takes a long time. And you've got to be extremely accurate. But you can do it. Just like those people who drive BMWs. No, I don't know if the BMW is so bad as the Mercedes. Yeah, I mean, look at the new flight system does definitely need some work. I don't mind the slower speeds. You know, it definitely feels more dogfighty, but they just need to rebalance some of the ship's movement. Come on. And what I definitely need on this ship is a better cooler.
Proximity alert. Head.
0 hostile contacts.
Wow. Wave 11. Yeah,
Contact.
absolutely.
Units en route.
Absolutely. I mean, an Aurora LN is a great ship. A lot of guns. You know, I cleared the swarm with a Merlin. Now a Merlin's got no countermeasures, it's got no missiles, and I cleared a swarm with it. I just had to be really good at dodging missiles and stuff like that, and I had to pull some things because it was so hard to kill the ships once my main gun was out of ammo that I had to kind of fly on the edge of the border and try get the guys to go out of the border. But yeah, kind of the Merlin is a great ship. So it's, and I mean the M50, I do definitely love my M50. Okay, so there he is. Come on. Yes! I came, I saw, I kicked your ass. Well, I mean, look at that. It just can't turn. You know, so really you've got to 100% rely on your fighter support and your turret gunners, because you're not going to outmaneuver anything with an Idris. You know, and that's why it's kind of missiles and torpedoes and stuff like that are going to be able to hit those ships really, really easily. I don't know how they're going to. Kind of have countermeasures to those on those ships, because it's like they can't outmaneuver them. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. It'll be interesting to see it come together. I mean, they've pretty much finished the Idris now. That ship is finished. But again, we don't know too much about the systems. You can outmaneuver a planet. Well, not if that planet is a small moon, known as the Death Star. Come on! Why won't you die?
Elite units eliminated.
Oh, those were elite units! Oh shit! Shit, son! Wave 12!
There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Damn. The proto-molecule. Okay, you know what? Screw you.
Shield up. Proximity alert overhead. Proximity alert port. Proximity.
Damn, son. Have that.
Rear shield under fire.
Ooh, that got you. Die, you son of a bitch.
Starboard. Port shield under fire. Shields.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The point defense and stuff like that. So what I'm saying is it's going to be easier to hit them. It's going to depend on their defenses. Now, I don't know if that's going to be sort of something that's player controlled. If it's going to be things like, you know, like we've kind of got at the moment with choosing flares and stuff like that and hoping. But the outmaneuvering a torpedo is not really going to be a thing.
System overheat.
I mean, I suppose you could, but I doubt that's going to be a common thing. Come on. Son of a bitch.
Danger. System overheat.
They are hitting me with a lot of... Oh, okay. That's why my one engine's a bit damaged.
Port shield under fire. Shields up. Danger. System.
So... There we go. Oh, okay, let me get those. Get the repair thing over there. The repair bear and the missile. Did I get the repair bear? Repair bear. Repair bear. Yes! Yeah, I mean, there's also the whole electronic warfare in which we really don't know a lot about. Just think, you have a terrapin or you have a terrapin or a herald kind of hiding somewhere, and as the person fires their missile, the torpedo at it, you go in and you hack their system to drop their shield or drop their countermeasures. Boom, gone. But I don't think that any missile is going to outright destroy it. I think they... Jeez. No, I don't think any missile is going to outright destroy a ship. I think over here the ships are dying too easily. I think, especially with the bigger ships, it's going to make a lot of holes. It's not going to cause them to explode outright. No, it gives you opportunity to repair. I mean, you'll be able to disable a ship, but I think it's going to be really hard to destroy it, sort of completely. Okay, oh, there's another one there. Oof. My hand is getting sore. Too much stick action for my hand. I need to practice. Or maybe I just must stop keeping a death grip and really go with a lighter grip. Well, I mean, you've got a lot of the smaller ships that can do. But again, what would it be? You know, it's, and that's what's going to be interesting with 3.0 is all these systems are going to start coming out. Like, think about it. If you get a kind of what's the one Avenger with the EM Pulse? Warlord. An Avenger Warlord. To kind of fly ahead of a torpedo and literally just on the border of the...
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
On the border of an Idris. Pop its bubble. Yeah, pop its bubble. That might take down the shields for like a second or two, or disable one or two kind of countermeasures in that, allowing the torpedoes to go through. That's electronic warfare. Oh crap! Ah! Right, so let me go help my friend over here.
Shields recharging. Shields up.
So we're going to kill this guy. Help our friend. Because if we can get rid of... You know, I can actually be a wingman. Again, I don't really want to use too many missiles. Really? Holy crap! Look how many missiles have evaded! Yeah, well that's the other thing. I mean, you see how close I have to get to these guys for the weapons to be effective. With a lot of ships, the weapons are going to be effective on a much larger range. There we go. Ah! Oh god, I got no more. Oh crap! Oh! 45 kills. Wave 14 before I got my first death. Jesus, this guy's taking damage. Oh crap!
Proximity alert overhead. Proximity alert.
Where the hell is he?
Flare drop.
There it is.
Proximity alert.
And yeah, so it's gonna be it will be good when they when they get turrets worked out, you know, and actually make turrets useful, because you might have turrets on things like the you know, like the Constellation and stuff like that, kind of... You know what? Screw you. Take that. And let me go over here. Yeah, I know you got one on you. They're all over your face, I understand that. I've got enough of them on me. It's like they're like a bad stain. They don't come out. They're Lewinskying me. Yeah, the hurricane. Okay, yeah, so the hurricane's not meant to be maneuverable. But can you imagine what's going to happen when people are not able to hang to dogfight with the hurricane? Yeah, I mean, they've really lowered the range. So, if turrets get a much larger range, that will absolutely make a difference. But I mean, so it's really going to be up to how they do turret warfare. You know, how they manage to make turrets actually useful. Because at the moment, the turrets are pretty crappy. Man turrets, that is. Ooh. I'll help you. I'll save you. I'll save you. Yeah, no, I've got him. I don't want to use... Ooh.
Status. 0 hostile contacts remaining.
Okay,
Contact.
now...
Elite units en route.
So... That's a Vandu Alpha. Elite units, wave 15. Crap. Goodbye. Did I kill you? Ooh. Another one. Do I want to kill him? Or do I want to just... Yeah, let's get rid of him. So let's get... Your... 2. Missile finished. Come on, aren't you dead yet? Why won't you die? Right.
Missile locked.
Yes, you got 3 on you actually. Woohoo!
Proximity.
Whoa!
Hit.
Okay, so
Starboard. Flare drop. Head shield. Under fire. Rear shield.
alright, so I get this guy.
Shield.
And it's there. Woo. Oh yeah, baby.
Shields.
You know you want a little bit more like that. You know you're gonna dig that.
Shields up.
I know you're gonna dig this. Yes.
Under fire.
The feels.
Shields recharging.
Have a missile. Oh, wait a second. So what I'm interested in is how is the Starfighter business going to be handled? Well, the Starfighters are incredibly hard to hit. They really are. They kind of more like mosquitoes. They don't do a lot of damage, but they irritate the shits out of you. And it's kind of that constant. It's that constant badgering. So the way I see kind of a Merlin working with a constellation is the Merlin will be constantly herding and leading the it will be constantly herding and leading the other ships into kind of
eliminated.
yeah into the line of fire of a
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
wave 16. Oh shit, I thought it was 15 was the end. Yeah, so the Merlin will be constantly leading people into the main guns of the constellation. You know, by being a pest. And that's kind of how I see it. Oh. So, now where is the closest one to me?
Under fire. Shields recharging.
Oh wow, what has happened to the frame rate? Oh, I can't see shit.
Under fire. Starboard. Shields recharging. System overheating. Shields. Under fire.
Ah, so
System overheating.
oh, so you want to have like a whole lot of snubs in your cat?
Shield.
I mean, that's the thing. You could do it. I don't know if it would be better than having like sort of a kind of a turret module, you know, or hiring a proper escort. So it's the, you know, that's kind of always the question. Ah. Damn. They've definitely made the aiming a lot harder with a joystick than it used to be. It used to be a lot more accurate. It seems to not stick on the target anymore. Maybe it's the ESP. Oh yeah, really painful because they wouldn't be able to kill them, and a swarm of little ships will eventually. I mean, it will eventually be able to drain their shields and stuff like that. Now, what I was thinking of is with my Merlin, well, actually not a Merlin, a P72. Which can have 4 size 1 guns. And what I was going to do with that is have 4 size 1 guns, destroy sort of Joker sucker punch cannons. So, you know, 4 sucker punch cannons, just size 1. It's not going to kill anything, but you know, it's going to do enough drainage of systems and shields and that they have to try to deal with you, and when they try to deal with you, it opens up for the others to attack. You just need to be a damn good dodger. You know, you need to be a good pilot to avoid the pain they're going to try to do with you, because you can't take a hit. But if they ignore you, you know, they're going to have no shields. And everything's going to overheat and stuff like that. And the other ships will take them apart easily. If they chase after you, the other ships will take them apart easily. Yeah, that is what a snub is there for. It's to provide that irritation. So that's kind of where I see the snubs in a battle. Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to capture all the alien ships. That's kind of, you know, that's kind of my goal, my in-game goal. Capture all the alien ships. Not too much on capital ships, to be honest. And my current fleet is more about giving me a variety of things to do. So I don't have to, you know, just do one thing. Tell them to Yumis. Pink skins. Tell them to the pink skins. Right, so I know you there. You had a lot of missiles on me. And I'm trying not to use my missiles. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna get you. Summoner motherless goat. Your father was a
0 hostile
xenomorph.
remaining. Warning. There
What
are
kind of fool would find an anti-tank weapon aboard a spaceship?
Contact.
Oh, jeez, my hand.
Contact.
Cramping. Some serious crampage is going on. Wow. Come on. Die, you son of a bitch. Die. There we go. Missile evaded. Ah.
Flare drop. Shields recharging.
Oh, did I kill you? No, I didn't. Half shields down. Shit!
Flare drop. Flare drop.
What the hell?
Shield. Proximity alert. Port. Proximity alert overhead. Head shield under fire. Shields recharging.
Come on. Die, you son of a bitch. Holy crap!
Head shield under fire. Rear shield under fire. Port shield under fire. Starboard shield.
I've got the entire Vandal army after me.
Charging. Proximity alert. Head. Shields up. Proximity alert overhead. Proximity alert aft. Proximity alert deck.
Surprise, motherfucker! Come on! Son of a bitch! Ah, shit. Oh, no more flares!
Head shield under fire. Port shield under fire.
Whew!
Shields recharging.
I got no more flares!
Kill.
Son of a bitch!
System overheating. Flare dry. Shields up.
Oh, crap! Ooh!
Proximity alert aft. Rear shield under fire. Shields recharging.
Right, come get me. Come and get me.
Proximity alert. Head. Rear shield under fire. Port shield under fire.
Shit! What the hell?
Shields up.
Right, let's see if I can get these things. You know what? Screw you. I shouldn't do this, but you want to fire missiles at me? I have my own missile. There. How'd you like them tadpoles? Whew. Damn! That was some seriously hide and seek to get these guys. See, if I was in a Hornet, you know, you could have kind of. If you were in a Hornet, you could have, you know, like slugged it out with them. But in this ship, better to kind of use your boost and get yourself in good positions. I mean, I don't think I'm a terrible pilot.
0 hostile contacts remaining.
You know, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting how
Elite
people.
units en route.
Yeah, crap.
Contact.
This is gonna be absolutely awful.
Missile locked.
Voodoo! I love the magic that you do!
Proximity alert. Recharging.
Double. Oh! Wow.
Stand by.
Okay.
Integration.
I did some damage to him. Alright, so let's see. Death Wish. Oh, crap! I've got no... I've got no missiles. Let me get this. Right, so let's see.
Proximity alert overhead.
Alright, so
Shields recharging. Locked. Shields recharging.
bye bye. Yes. Shields down.
Under fire.
Right, so next one. Who is next on the agenda? Double E. You are next on the agenda.
Shields up.
Actually, no, you will be next on the agenda. Come on, why won't you die? Seriously, die!
Kill. Danger.
Okay,
System overheat.
there we go. Get him. Right, so get him. Definitely want a missile. Alright. So where is the next person? Oh, there we are. Double E.
Elite units eliminated.
Oh, I did it. Ow. A warlord joined. 72 kills. Damn. Bad stream delay is bad. Really? What's my stream delay? What is my stream delay? Interesting. I have no idea. Okay, so for things like fail and win, even a second is too long. I mean, my stream delay shouldn't be too bad. 5 seconds. Wow, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Okay, so let me see. Alright, so that, what was it, 74 minutes it took. It took me an hour of fighting to kill everything. Alright, so that, oh, what was it? Let's have a look. Oh, latency to broadcast at 10 seconds. Can't complain about that. Definitely can't complain about that. Okay, so what should, oh, look at that, it's already 10 to 11. So I think maybe, yeah, mine's, I just tried it now, it's 10 seconds according to Twitch, to me. And that's even with transcoding. Alright, so the, oh, my hand, it aches, it really aches. So we just did a whole Vandal swarm. Let's end up and see if we can get a quick game of the Star Marine. Out of training. Yeah, you should predict the fails and predict the wins. Terrible, terrible, Avalon. Okay, so this doesn't look like. Nope, this looks like it's got the black screen of death. So, yeah, I think, okay, so it's pretty much failed. So what I think I'm going to do is I am going to call the stream over there. We'll see who else is streaming. Let's see who else is streaming. Star Citizen. Okay, we've got Twerk playing Andromeda. So I don't know if we want to see that. We've got some Kerbal going on. Let's see. Star Citizen. Oh, there we go. So, Oh, let's take a... Let's go... Let's host... what's his name? Lissy Summer. I have no idea who that is. But let's host
That's
this.
basically what I'm doing, to be honest. 1, 2, 4,
Yeah.